Nestled in one of the world's most volatile regions, Israel is a nation whose very survival depends on its military might. Despite its small size and population of just over 9 million, this tiny state has developed one of the most formidable and technologically advanced militaries on the planet. In 2025, Israel ranks 17th globally and 4th in the Middle East in military power. But what makes its defense forces so unique? How has this nation consistently managed to outperform much larger adversaries? And what challenges lie ahead as it faces increasing threats from Iran and other regional rivals? In this video, we'll dive deep into Israel's military strength, its latest developments, ongoing operations, and the challenges shaping its future. Get ready for an in-depth look at one of the most battle-hardened and innovative forces in the modern era. Israel's military strength lies not in sheer numbers, but in its cutting-edge technology, highly trained personnel, and a strategic focus on quality over quantity. Let's start with the basics. The Israel Defense Forces, or IDF, comprises three main branches: the Israeli Air Force, Ground Forces, and Navy. Each plays a critical role in maintaining the nation's security. The Israeli Air Force, often regarded as the backbone of the IDF, is one of the most advanced in the world. Equipped with US-made F-35 stealth fighters, drones, and precision-guided munitions, it dominates regional airspace, ensuring both defensive and offensive capabilities. The ground forces are built for rapid deployment and urban warfare. Units like the Paratroopers Brigade and the Elite Golani Brigade are trained to operate in some of the most hostile environments imaginable. Meanwhile, the Israeli Navy safeguards the nation's maritime borders, including critical offshore natural gas infrastructure. With advanced missile boats, submarines, and naval commandos, it plays a key role in regional deterrence. Another cornerstone of Israel's military strength is its mandatory conscription and robust reserve system. Every Israeli citizen is required to serve, creating a pool of battle-ready individuals who can be called up in times of crisis. This ensures that the IDF remains one of the most experienced and well-prepared forces globally. Despite its size, its military punches well above its weight, leveraging unmatched technology, innovative tactics, and decades of combat experience. But this is only part of the story. Let's dive deeper into the developments and operations that define the IDF in 2025. In 2025, IDF's military strategy is shaped by significant developments, reflecting its need to adapt to the ever-changing realities of modern warfare. Central to these changes is a massive expansion of the nation's defense budget. The Israeli government approved a wartime budget of 607.4 billion shekels, or $162 billion for 2025. This budget, the largest in Israel's history, prioritizes military spending to sustain prolonged operations in Gaza and Lebanon. To fund this, the government has implemented tax hikes and austerity measures, emphasizing the importance of national security over economic comfort. Another game changer in 2025 is the $8 billion arms package from the United States. This includes advanced missiles, artillery shells, Hellfire missiles, and precision-guided bombs, all critical to maintaining the nation's technological edge over its adversaries. Such support underscores the strong alliance between the two nations and the shared commitment to countering regional threats. Additionally, it continues to invest heavily in defense technology, from advanced missile defense systems like the Iron Dome and David's Sling to cutting-edge drone warfare capabilities. These developments ensure that Israel stays one step ahead of its adversaries. One of the defining aspects of Israel's military activities in 2025 is its ongoing conflict in Gaza. After years of rocket attacks and terrorist operations by Hamas, Israel launched a sustained campaign to neutralize the group as a military and political force. The IDF plans to maintain a military presence in Gaza until the end of 2025, constructing infrastructure to support prolonged operations. The goal is clear: to dismantle Hamas as a governing entity while preparing for the challenges of either occupation or eventual withdrawal. However, this operation is not without its costs. Economic strain and international scrutiny continue to pose challenges. Beyond Gaza, Israel has also ramped up operations in Lebanon and Syria. These campaigns are aimed at neutralizing Iranian proxies, like Hezbollah and other militias that threaten its northern borders. Precision airstrikes and covert ground missions have disrupted arms shipments and command centers, sending a clear message to Tehran and its allies. Israel's ability to operate effectively in multiple theaters at once showcases its strategic flexibility and military prowess. Yet, as the intensity of these operations increases, so do the risks, from escalating regional tensions to the strain on national resources. With its enemies on multiple fronts, Israel's current military operations are as much about defense as they are about shaping the strategic landscape for years to come. In 2025, Israel faces a complex web of threats and challenges, with Iran remaining its most formidable adversary. Despite setbacks from sanctions and international isolation, Iran has bolstered its ballistic missile arsenal, developed sophisticated cyber capabilities, and pursued its nuclear ambitions. The expiration of key international nuclear agreements could further embolden Iran, raising the stakes for Israel and its allies. Iranian proxies, including Hezbollah in Lebanon and various militias in Syria, continue to threaten Israel's borders with rockets, drones, and guerrilla tactics. On the home front, prolonged conflicts have put a significant strain on its economy. Wartime spending has led to tax hikes and reduced public services, creating domestic challenges that could test the public's resilience and the government's ability to balance security needs with economic stability. The occupation of Gaza presents another critical challenge. The costs of maintaining a prolonged military presence, combined with the risk of insurgency and international condemnation, place Israel in a delicate position. Balancing military objectives with humanitarian concerns will be a defining test for the IDF in 2025. Whether it's countering advanced missiles, responding to cyber attacks, or managing regional tensions, Israel's ability to adapt and innovate will determine how effectively it can navigate these threats in the years ahead. When it comes to technology, Israel's military stands in a league of its own. In 2025, it remains a global leader in drone warfare, leveraging autonomous systems for reconnaissance, precision strikes, and even supply missions. These drones, equipped with state-of-the-art AI, allow the IDF to conduct operations with unprecedented efficiency and minimal risk to personnel. Another cornerstone of Israel's technological edge is its advanced missile defense systems. The Iron Dome, David's Sling, and the Iron Beam laser system form a multi-layered shield capable of intercepting everything from short-range rockets to ballistic missiles. This layered defense not only protects Israeli cities, but also demonstrates the IDF's ability to adapt to evolving threats. Israel's elite special forces units like Shayetet 13 and Sayeret Matkal are also at the forefront of utilizing advanced technology. These teams use cutting-edge equipment, from night vision and surveillance gear to encrypted communication systems, ensuring they maintain a tactical edge in high-risk operations. At the strategic level, Israel's embrace of artificial intelligence and big data analytics has revolutionized its military decision-making. Real-time battlefield intelligence combined with predictive analytics allows the IDF to outmaneuver its adversaries with precision and speed. Much of this innovation is driven by Israel's defense industry, home to companies like Rafael, Elbit Systems, and Israel Aerospace Industries. These firms continue to push the boundaries of military technology, ensuring that the IDF remains the most advanced force in the region. In a region where survival depends on staying one step ahead, Israel's technological superiority is not just an advantage, it's a necessity. In 2025, Israel's strategic goals are shaped by both immediate threats and long-term security needs. The top priority remains neutralizing Hamas as a military force in Gaza. Following years of rocket attacks and hostilities, the IDF is determined to eliminate Hamas's ability to govern and operate, securing Israel's southern border from constant threats. This involves not only military operations but also the construction of infrastructure to support prolonged engagements. By the end of 2025, Israel aims to establish a framework for either sustained control or a phased withdrawal, balancing security concerns with the realities of occupation. Another critical objective is countering Iran's regional influence and nuclear ambitions. Israel views Tehran's ballistic missile program and proxy networks as existential threats. Collaborating with allies like the United States, Israel is focused on dismantling Iran's nuclear infrastructure, targeting arms shipments, and disrupting supply chains to groups like Hezbollah. These goals are not limited to military action. Israel is also leveraging diplomacy and intelligence sharing to strengthen regional alliances and deter aggression, ensuring its security extends beyond the battlefield. As we've seen, Israel's military power in 2025 is a testament to its resilience, innovation, and determination to secure its future in one of the world's most volatile regions. With a combination of cutting-edge technology, strategic alliances, and a battle-hardened force, the Israel Defense Forces remain a formidable player on the global stage. But the challenges are immense. From the threat of a nuclear Iran to the economic strain of prolonged conflicts, Israel faces a delicate balancing act. The question is not whether Israel can rise to these challenges. It's how it will shape its strategy to maintain its edge in an increasingly unpredictable world. Israel's story is one of survival and strength. And in 2025, its military continues to write a new chapter, one defined by innovation, resolve, and the unyielding pursuit of security. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Israel's military power, don't forget to like and subscribe.